Welcome back, everyone, to Day as a Professional. And today I'm going to be starting something new on my channel where I'm going to be doing a job market analysis on a specific industry. I'll go over the job market, the current trends, the skills which you need to pick up, personality, job salary, etc., etc. This week, I'm going to be doing the real estate industry, what it takes to be a real estate agent, how that looks. And later in this week, there should be an interview where I actually talk to a real estate agent and in which they give more in-depth analysis and talks on the points which I will start in this video. So, the first of all, let's go into what a real estate agent actually is and what the different types of agents there are. So as you can see, there are various different types of agents: the buyer's agent, the sales agent, the commercial real estate agent, and the buyer's agent is pretty much a real estate agent which represents the buyer. So like when you're looking, it's pretty much like when you go house hunting, and the agent which is with you is actually showing you the houses, the open houses. That's what we call the buyer's agent. They really just cater to the buyer, while the sales agent is more pertained to the owner of the house. They will go to different owners of houses and ask them if they want to sell the house, and if they do, they'll list it on a website from which the buyer's agents find the house and connect them with the buyers, and that's how the sales agents will get their commission. And real estate agents don't only go over residential properties; they also go over industrial properties and commercial properties for businesses and such. Let's move into the job market and how that looks. So the real estate industry is growing in the United States. There's currently about 350,000 real estate jobs in the United States, and there's supposed to be another 24,000 jobs opening up in the next 10 years, which is almost a 6% growth rate. And you can kind of see in which states there's like a high demand right now of real estate agents. You can see Florida, Texas, Georgia, California, and Washington being the top five states in which real estate agents are plentiful. And these are you can kind of see these coincide with states in whose economy is growing too. So uh, as I said, the real estate industry is growing, and it is growing due to three main factors, which is population growth, urbanization, and economic development. And now, when people come from rural areas looking for jobs in the city, or they're moving from city to city, that city does need to provide housing, or they want to provide more housing for people in that city because it will boost the economic growth of that city itself. So you can see that as more urbanization takes place, more houses are built, and you need more real estate agents to then sell those houses. So that's why you can kind of see such a disparity in between different states. And yeah, moving on to some education which you need to be a real estate agent. So a lot of real estate agents do have college degrees. Only about 2% of all real estate agents actually hold a degree in real estate. So the average level of education is a high school diploma or no education at all. So a college degree is not necessary to get your step hold into the industry, but you do need to do some certifications, which includes your real estate license and your TREC, which is another type of license to actually sell properties. And another thing which you got to take note is that some states have a thing where you can transfer your license from state to state, but states like New York do not have reciprocity, which pretty much means I don't know why I use that word. Uh, States like New York do not allow you to transfer your real estate license from state to state. So like if you have a license in say New York and you move to Florida, you'd have to retake your real estate license test and your TREC to start selling properties in Florida again. But in a state like Texas, if you pass the national portion of your real estate exam, you are able to transfer that credit to whichever state allows it. So it just depends on which state you are, but you could potentially transfer it from state to state. Another thing which we see in real estate agents nowadays is the technological advancements which they use. So they use online property listings, virtual tours, data analytics. These things have really transformed the way the real estate industry is really seen nowadays. They By doing this, they can show more clients, make more money, make more commission, and it also saves time from going place to place when you have the virtual tour right there where you can just view like 10, 15 properties in like an hour or whatnot. And another thing which real estate agents really need to use is social media. So the real estate agent which I talked to on Friday, I don't want to spoil too much, but the real estate agent which I talked to on Friday, I had actually met on Instagram, and we had been following each other for a while now. So I just knew that if I'd asked him, he would be more open to talking to me. And he talks about on in our interview about how a lot of real estate agents are trying to branch out into social media, Instagram, Facebook, email, and whatnot, and really trying to market themselves to the people because that's how they really build their clientele. So the guy which I was talking to for the interview said that he initially built his whole clientele from Instagram. A lot of people swapping up on his stories, on his posts, asking him where the properties were, and that's how he really made his living for a while. So I would say that getting into social media is a big part, at least of the modern, big part of the modern real estate agent. And we can go to let's go to personality and just see like what kind of personality does a let's say not regular, but like a lot of real estate agents have. So this survey has been taken for over 8,000 real estate agents, and this is some unique personality traits which are seen in real estate agents. They have to be social, realistic, investigative, enterprising, uh, and it's just pretty much a way that you have to build trust or a relationship with the client to make them believe that you can actually sell them the property, make them believe that you can actually like give what they're asking for, right? So a lot of these personality traits are very extroverted traits. So you have to be very talkative, very forthcoming, stuff like that. And we can go to salary, just overlooking the salary. So real estate agent salary is more commission based, so it's hard to say like an exact salary of what somebody would be having. It really depends on how much you sell, how much you do, right? How active you are. But something which I can tell you is that a lister's agent, aka a seller's agent, does make more than a typical buyer's or leasing agents, just because they don't, as a sales agent, you don't have to be showing around people, which takes a lot of time. You just have to list all the properties which you are selling onto a database, and the buyer's agents do all the work of bringing people to the actual property. And if they buy the property, you get a commission of like what, maybe like 5%, 3%, something like that of the property, and you do that for 20 or 30 houses a month. That's pretty lucrative. And yeah, it's supposed to be one of the more elusive positions in real estate. Something which a lot of real estate agents which who come into the industry they aspire to get to. And yeah, so here's some demographics you can look at: employment type, gender mix, stuff like that, and then some work environment demographics. Is it easy to become a real estate agent? Is it a lot of full time or part time work? Is it stressful? It looks like it's pretty stressful, but yeah, how organized you gotta be, how competitive you gotta be, and yeah. So this is pretty much me talking about ranting about the real estate industry, really just giving you a synopsis of how the industry looks like. If you really want to get into more in-depth analysis and stuff which you talk about in the interview, I would definitely recommend you clicking on our interview video with Mr. Evan. That's the guy of the real estate agent, and in which we talk about a variety of things. And I think it would be really helpful to, if you really wanted to pursue a career in this industry, to talk to him. His Instagram will be below in that video, and I will leave a link to this website also in this video if you want to go check it out. Once again, please like and subscribe, and yeah. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.